Leaflit tried to respond to me, but it's too late. Oh no. What did I do, chat?
So in this video, I'm going to be responding to the blue-haired VTuber Leaflit.
That's me.
She had the absolute audacity to make a response video to my very good criticisms of her. Now, of course, in my video, I was listening to the great, insightful commentary of so many terminally online Twitter freaks, and she couldn't handle it. You can see her response video, basically waving the white flag of defeat. Yeah. It is titled, "It's Over for Me."
Bro, you're
and that
so
couldn't
cooked.
be
I know,
more
right?
accurate. She is completely cooked. And it pains me to say that because I have enjoyed Leaflit's content for many years.
It's over for me.
A lot of you guys enjoy her content as well. We have a big audience overlap. But you know what? I stand on my principles. And when terminally online Twitter freaks raise great criticisms against her, I have to sit down and listen, and they really exposed her, especially on the topic of AI. This has been a trending topic on Twitter for literally weeks at this point, and Leaflit is someone who not only provides commentary, but also produces AI-related content, and yeah, she's been exposed, caught in 4K, and that's why she's been trending on Twitter for quite some time now. And when I made this response video, everyone understood that she is finished. Now, of course, here's one of the comments from my video.
Damn, that video did numbers. Dude, that video did numbers. Damn.
That she is finished.
It's over 100K?
Now, of course, here's one of the comments from my video. I want to make it very clear, I'm being facetious in my commentary so far. This is a joke, okay? People are very mad at Leaflit for providing free-to-use AI tools to help VTubers get started.
That's true. My land was stolen.
To give them free assets to work with. And since my video, people have continued to rage at Leaflit and the subject generally. And I think this series of interactions really sums up this entire discourse. You have someone from a suspended account who is telling Leaflit to off herself.
Dude, you want to know what's hilarious? Is in this, oh my god, I actually have the original post of this. Do you guys want to see it? I actually have it. Here you go, guys. I actually had it right here. So I posted, Neuro is different and creative, right? And then they said, Neuro doesn't try to replace anyone or anything. Neuro can only exist because of AI. And she is hardly ever alone. She is playing games and hanging out with real people, many of which she helped getting to where they are today. Twins and Vettel have created countless opportunities. They often feel more human than anything AI bros can create. Meanwhile, you guys seem hellbent on wanting to replace artists, like you yourself said earlier to someone. And I just replied with, Neuro is different and creative. I just reposted the exact same thing. It's like, oh man, they make this so easy, man. They make it so easy. It's, dude, the best thing, dude, is like half the time they think they own me so hard, and it's just them owning themselves. It's actually so, oh, it's so good. It's so good. They just keep deleting themselves
for using AI. While also bringing
up, what are the good AI tools out there for making videos since Sora's gone? Higgsfield's pretty good. It's a little expensive, but Higgsfield gives you a little bit of everything.
Neuro-sama, where of course they say she is different and creative, and then accounts who have me blocked are then saying that Leaflit is jealous.
Yeah, I'm just jealous.
And they don't really understand the difference between Neuro-sama and other users of AI. Now, this all kind of just boils down to people being mad about any sort of use of AI and really using Leaflit as a lightning rod.
Dude, I gotta show you guys this. This one's so funny. This is the most recent one, okay, guys? This one's the most peak recent one, dude. I just want to show you how ridiculous these people are, right? The thing is I honestly, I don't know. Like, I don't know if these people, if they just don't know, or if they're confident in they don't know, but they're confident, if it's that, or they're actually just that dumb. Like, I can't tell. Like, I really can't tell anymore. Like, it's actually so ridiculous, man. But I'll show you, like, this new one is great. This one's great. So I've had this exchange. I've been having an exchange with this person like over and over again. And like, to be honest, the only reason I even have, okay, I just want to clarify. A lot of people tell me, Leaflit, why are you even talking to these people? Like, it's pointless. It's completely pointless to like, I'm not trying to change their mind. I need you to understand that. I'm not trying to change their mind. That's not the point. The point is I want them to talk so that everybody can see them talk and then be like, these people, what the fuck? Like, these people are crazy, right? And like any normal ass person will be able to see it. Like anybody that has any sort of like intelligence can like see what they're saying, be like, wait a minute, that doesn't make any fucking sense, right? And that's kind of what I'm going for. I'm just like, just let them yap as much as they can. They can talk shit about me. They can yap. They can make themselves look. I'm just gonna be cool about it, and then they can just be, all I gotta do is point at it and just be like, wow, look at that. Or isn't that weird? And then they just absolutely crumble, man. It's unreal. Operation Let Them Speak. Yeah, so I'll show you like this Operation Let Them Speak right here. So this person tried to own me. So this is this dude like really doesn't like me. But anyway, somebody was saying that I was jealous. Was it him? Is this like a response? Oh my god, it's a response to this person. So it's literally the person in this clip right here. This clip. So they're saying that I'm jealous of Neuro, right? And and you can ask anyone. I like OG said that Neuro was awesome. OG, I was like, dude, Neuro is fucking awesome. I used to watch Neuro. I don't really have time anymore to really watch VTubers that much, besides my friends. So I don't really watch Neuro that much anymore. And it's not because I don't like Neuro. It's just I just don't have time. But I used to watch Neuro a long time ago, like before Neuro blew up and Neuro was collabing with all these people. I just thought the technology was fascinating. I was like, wow, that's really cool. Like it's really fun to watch it, right? But anyway, so I said jealous. I love Neuro and I wish for their continued success. I'm just pointing out that you all have inconsistent logic, which you proved just now, right? And then so anyway, so this person tries to own me and I say, the only thing about Neuro-sama that is AI is the fact that she's a chatbot, which chatbots aren't a new concept and have been around for around long before the generative AI hype. Her model is made by a real artist and rigor. And if you can believe what you're doing, and if you really believe what you're doing is by any means the same as Vettel, then you're delusional. And then they post this Wikipedia thing that says, Neuro-sama is an AI-powered VTuber created by the programmer Vettel, right? By the way, it says literally, by the way, do you notice the part that her brain uses a large language model chat? I wonder where she got that from. You think like, that's kind of weird. You mean she has like and by the way, do you know what AI art is, chat? Do you know what it is? AI art is just a large language model that speaks in pixels instead of words. But it's like the same thing. it's all it does is instead of like predict words, it predicts pixels in like a line, right? Like it draws the pixels out, right? So like instead of like a giant like long paragraph or code or whatever, it's just like this pixel this color, next pixel this color, next pixel this color, and it just does that off of like static. Yeah, it tries to tell you what is like beyond the static with the basically what it is it's noise. So like it gets like random noise and then it tries to decipher what that noise is by what you said. It's basically the same. But anyway, so what I said after that was I said, I don't think this is the own you think it is. He really doesn't know because he's like over here saying that like, well, Neuro is okay, which is like literally the joke that I've been saying over and over again is Neuro-sama is creative. Neuro-sama is creative and what was it? Creative and what was the word I was saying? Neuro-sama is different than creative. Yeah, I just keep saying that because that's what these people always say. And again, the point I'm raising here is that their logic is completely inconsistent. It's just fucking wacko, like backwards logic. It doesn't make any sense. So anyway, from this, the next post is there it is. The Neuro is different than creative. But the next post after that is this one. So after I said that, they said this. So this is to my post here. I don't really think this is the own you think it is. He doesn't really know. And then he posts this. He goes, yeah, and generate a shitty AI slot model instead of getting a real artist in rigor. Yeah, dude. Neuro-sama being made by a drawn and rigged by a real person is the whole point of the argument. Leaflit is a is close to, I don't even know who this is, Quebble Cop, I don't even know who that is, of VTubing, and she is the next Vettel with her then she is the next Vettel with her jank-ass AI VTuber model generator. Okay, so then my point to this was, so hold on, you're telling me that an artist can create a thing that helps with AI VTubing, but a VTuber cannot create a thing that helps with AI art. That's interesting. So it's like these people that claim to love VTubers so much, they only see VTubers as art. Isn't that weird? Yeah, ain't that weird? So like they don't care about the person behind the VTuber, because what is Nero? Nero's a VTuber that replaces a human. Correct? No matter how you cut it, that's what it does. So what? That's okay and that's fine, but then you do it the other way and it's bad. Like, this is what I mean. Like these people have no sense of consistency. They don't know what they're talking about. Right? They don't know. It's, for them, the only consistent logic, and I keep saying this over and over again, the only consistent logic is what is good for me and my people, that's good. But whatever is bad for us, bad. What good for me, good. What bad for me, bad. That's their entire fucking logic all the time. Consistently inconsistent. Neuro-sama is taking our jobs. Yeah, Neuro-sama is taking our jobs. And then they're gonna say, well, you know that Vettel collabs with a lot of people though. It's like, okay, and? Oh, it's just a stream, like it's not like it's taking the artist money. Yeah, well, you know that every view that Nero has is one less view that a human VTuber has. Did you know that? It's not really, it's more complicated than that, but it's kind of their logic, right? So they're taking viewer donations. Oh yeah, for sure. But well, it's not entirely like true, because there's so here's the funny thing is, right, that's using their logic, right? But this is actually the truth. The actual truth behind it is that there's probably a lot of people that don't watch VTubers anyway. And they wouldn't be watching Nero if Nero wasn't an AI. As in, like, they're not actually that interested in, like, regular VTubers. They're only interested in an AI VTuber. The AI part specifically is what they like, or for whatever reason, right? That there are people that either joined the market because of the novelness of Nero, right? The same cuts the other way, right? I'm very consistent, right? The same cuts the other way too, if you want to use that argument, because there's a lot of this AI art that wouldn't exist at all if it wasn't for the AI part of the art. And this is very obvious because, for instance, would I spend $1,000 to get this thinking image, this thinking animated? Would I spend $1,000 for this just to reply to this person? Of course not. So this wouldn't even exist. This isn't even really competing with artists, if you think about it. It's like the point I'm trying to make is I feel the same way about Nero as well, right? Which is like the only argument that they could use around my argument. But anyway, I want you guys to really think about this. These people, they don't care. They do not give you the same benefits that they want for themselves. They want to keep the keys of creativity to themselves, and they're willing to they want to keep their jobs. They're willing to take away your jobs. And this is very obvious. Same people that say, why don't you go learn to code? You're sorry, your job's irrelevant. Same people. They took your jobs. Yeah, exactly. Progress continues forward. It doesn't really matter who you are. That's life. This has happened for millennia. This phenomenon has been around since before all of us were born. And the idea that you can hold it back because it affects you is ridiculous. But yeah, I just want you guys to remember that. Like, really burn that into your mind. That when these people talk about, oh, we're taking artists' jobs and it's so sad, and art should be protected or whatever, they would not give you the same benefit. They don't care about you. None of what they say is consistent. They only want to protect themselves. They're manipulating you through your emotion. They're using an appeal to your emotion, looking super sad for themselves to get you to sympathize with them, but they would not sympathize with you. If the same thing happened to you, if you put it this way, say you're a day worker, right? You're a day worker and you make buildings, you do construction work, right? They let in all of the illegal people to take your jobs. And then you tell them, guys, you guys are letting them take my jobs. And like, yeah, well, nobody wants to do those jobs anyway. So what I'm saying is, don't be fooled by these people. Don't don't be fooled by them. They're manipulative and they don't care about you. They will not give you the same kindness that they expect from you. So fuck them.
AI. Now, this all kind of just boils down to people being mad about any sort of use of AI and really using Leaflit as a lightning rod for this related controversy. And here's some of the comments from my previous video where there's very important points being raised. Number one, being too employed for this situation. Understandable. But a lot of people also very excited to see their Oshi and one of their favorite VTubers, Leaflit, being talked about and trending on social media. But I like this comment down here saying, I myself am not too much of a fan of using AI for this, but I do admire that Leaflit's making this as an alternative, especially since there's so many artists that refuse to work with folks that have different political views. I'd say more, but I'm not too good with wording stuff. But you know what? They make a very good point.
Yep.
And that's kind of the main takeaway of my previous video.
That's the other reason I did this, by the way. The other reason I did this is because they have threatened to shut us out of so many things. So I'm saying, okay, well, I'm going to make an alternative then. And it's too bad. Honestly, if you think about it, we should thank them because they're the ones who made this. If you think about it, their actions led to this. Me making this program is because of them.
Video and what Leaflit was responding to in her video. There's a lot of artists out there that won't work with you for your political beliefs or if you engage
Have a lot of people do this, by the way.
In wrongthink or they overcharge you in general. And Leaflit is providing a free-to-use tool that allows people who are trying to get into
Did they really think that if they said, oh, we're gonna blacklist you guys and we're going to make it so that no chuds can have access to art, did you really think that was gonna work against us? That's crazy.
VTubing scene something to get them going without any sort of a price tag, and it's making not just virtue signalers but so many artists extremely mad. It all began with this post where she is providing a program that will create a bridge between PNGTubing, just using a still image, and
all they had to do was put the fries in the bag. It could have been avoided. You want to know what's funny though? Let me tell you the irony behind that, carrot and vegetable. You know how I still hire artists? Here's the funny thing. I don't hire artists because I want a product, like I want like a result. Does that make sense? A lot of the times people will hire artists for results. And this is important. Like you say, I need a picture of a flower for my advertising campaign. And then they'll make a flower. No, make the flower exactly pink. Okay. Yeah, but it has to be like specifically a rose, a pink rose. And then like I want it to have like one thorn on the side and 2 leaves, right? And then make the stem like this color of green and then put it on this background, right? And then that's kind of what happens is like the artist is kind of like a fucking, they're literally the AI just taking my orders and doing it, right? When I hire artists now, I hire them for their vision. I'll take like my artist, he'll be like, so what is this character like? I'm like, well, this character has this personality and this is what she's like. And this is what she does. This is her job. This is her backstory. And then the artist is like, well, what does she look like? I don't know. You tell me. I think it'd be nice if she had like white hair or something and she was like short. But whatever. Like whatever you think. What do you see? And that's how I am with my artists. I try to let them. I want their creative vision. So that's what I pay for. I pay for their creative vision, not for the end result. Powerfest, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you. This is a perfect example of AI being used to benefit to help people. This is what I like about AI. Yeah, and it's usually like how it goes is like they'll give me like a couple options and they'll be like, which one do you like the best out of these? I'll be like, I like that one. And then that's it. That's how it goes usually.
Live 2D. And people went berserk. A lot of VTubers, a lot of artists, not very happy, saying a lot of very disparaging stuff. But I think this one right here is really funny, where basically an artist admits that they're going to reduce their prices as a result of what Leaflit is doing. Yeah. More on that later. But here's one of my favorite responses that I covered in the previous video, where this VTuber says, soulless piece of trash is what I think this is. Even if your excuse to use generative AI is I can't draw, there is so many custom models you can get for dirt cheap. And in her response video, Leaflit would
but what about the people that want to be a monster or the people that want to be a dude? That's the fun one. Imagine being a male VTuber and trying to get one of those customizable models. Good fucking luck, man.
say this, a little haiku provided by her.
Winter. Oh God. I can't draw, but I can dream still. Put fries in bag. It's put fries in the bag, but put fries in the bag. Yeah. 5 syllables.
Now, AI could never reproduce the content that Leaflit is producing right there. But anyway,
I wrote that one by hand, chat. I wrote it by hand. Yeah, no AI for that one. Actually, you guys want to know what I'm about to do? Chat, I have this idea. So my friends asked me to play a game called Mecha Chameleon. Do you guys know this game? Do you know this mystical game called Mecha Chameleon? Yeah. So my friends asked me to play it, and I said yes, but only for one reason. I only said yes so that by the time the night is done, I can tell everyone I'm an artist. And I'm gonna tell everyone, listen, as an artist, I think that AI is fine. I am an artist, yes, that's right. I played Mecha Chameleon.
we saw a lot of virtue signaling, including follow policing, where other VTubers are saying, if you support this sort of stuff, I'm going to unfollow you, or you should unfollow me. And follow policing people is the biggest Weenie Hut Jr. hall monitor behavior you'll ever see. It's really pathetic. But this user in particular...
Jude, thank you so much for this. Dude, actually, they said learn to code. Dude, you know what? Okay. If anybody can find a person that was told to learn to code and then they became an AI engineer, bro, I need to meet a person like that and talk to them. Like, I need this in my life. So if any of you guys knows anybody, or you are a person that was told to learn to code because your job got taken from you, and then you became an AI engineer, dude, please fucking tell me. I need this interview, man. I need it bad. Yeah, because dude, think of the revenge arc, bro. It's like the story. Oh, dude, I should just make an AI story of that. I should just do that. I should just make a short film. I should make a short film. That would be an amazing short film, actually, of like a guy and like a coal miner, and then like he gets told to learn to code, and then it goes through like his whole arc of like learning to code and struggling, and then he he comes out of it, and then he makes AI, and then the same people that told him to learn to code makes AI art, and then they get mad at him. Oh my god, it's be so peak. I need to do this, guys. My muse has spoken. I can already see it in my head. The entire anime. I need to make like a really, really good song for it though. Like a really, really good song.
After virtue signaling about AI, would add a response since my video saying, AI bro.
Hold on, I need to write that down.
In my comments sucking each other's D's. LOL, just because I said I don't like it.
Dude, I gotta do an entire part that is modeled. Sorry, I know I keep pausing. I need to do an entire part that's modeled after fucking Death Note. You know the Death Note where he's like writing in the thing, and then like he like swipes his fucking hand, and it has like all of the fucking like the air gets like, you see like the slash from the air when he does it. I need to do that by him typing. So I need to do like a shot, like an orbiting shot where he's just typing really, really, really hard, and then he presses a button and it does like that slash thing as he's building the AI art thing. I need to make this, dude. I can see it in my mind already, like that, like how it's gonna look and everything.
And that it's garbage, takes zero skill, LOL. Well, I'm glad that the progressive woke people on social media are now resorting to calling their critics homos as an insult. We've gone full circle. You know, maybe we're waking up on the internet and this stuff is now becoming a little bit more digestible, but yeah, they're not sending their best. But anyways, here is some more responses that really highlight the work that Leaflit is doing.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, these people don't... All of this, guys, all of this virtue signaling that these people do is not real. That's like the point I really want to drive home to everybody. That's the reason I'm doing this, is none of it is real. I'm trying to take the mask off and expose it, that it's not real. All of their progressiveness, all of their, oh, we love this, it's all fake. It's all fake and gay. Exactly. None of it is real. They don't mean any of it. It's all a virtue. Dude, they call me a grifter. They're fucking grifting. Like, actually. They're actually grifting. Like, for real. They can call me a grifter all they want. I'm consistent about my views. I've always been consistent about it. And then when I make a mistake and my views are wrong, I say, oh, I was wrong about this. I was wrong about this. I changed my mind, because I did, because the logic wasn't with me. And I saw that and I changed my mind on it. These people are actually grifting for real.
So upon reflection, this user says, in light of this, I decided my customizable will be $30 US. I was already going to price it low for the market, but I want to show new VTubers.
Oh, that's true. Since you have a Spotify artist, you're already an art. That's true. I am a Spotify artist. Right. So true. Thank you.
That you can make it in this community without even $100 US. This is...
Dude, can you imagine? Oh my God, dude, if I win dude, I'm just gonna put artist. Oh my God, I can already see it. I'm gonna put it in my Twitter bio that it says artist, and then like 2-time winner of Mecha Chameleon. If I can win 2 rounds, I can put 2-time winner Mecha Chameleon.
Pitiful.
It's gonna be
not
so good.
going to lie. And of course, Leaflit would respond saying, nice, it's working. Capitalism ho.
Yeah.
Honestly, if they make a really cool model for new VTubers to use for a low price, and it's great, then people can have more choice.
Yeah, it sounds great.
And I'm satisfied.
Like, did they think this was an own? That's what I wanted. Good.
Winning. It's very funny to see this happen in real time, where she comes out with this free to use asset that'll help wannabe VTubers, people who are aspiring to be VTubers, get started for free. And some artists are saying, you know what, in light of this, even though I hate it, I'm going to severely reduce my prices to make this more accessible to people who need it. This is a win. She's already won in many regards, ladies and gentlemen. Mission accomplished right here. One person has already slashed their prices to compete with what Leaflit is doing. Excellent work. But this is really just reflective of what Leaflit's been doing. Sitting on Twitter, making her post, promoting her program, and letting people see about it. And also responding to some of these wackadoos. Where you can see this response, where Leaflit is quoting a now suspended account saying, in quotes, AI should be used for what we want and only what we want.
Oh, do I have this one? I think the guy deleted it, or he got banned or some shit. Do I have this one? I think I do. Shit. I might have this one. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Dude, you know what I feel like, Chad? I feel like fucking Dr. Zeno right now. Like the evil VTuber. Oh, I can't find it. But anyway.
The arbiters of what it should be used for, whatever it is that benefits me and the people I like only. I don't care about anyone else's jobs. If you don't agree, you should game end. Yeah, so
what they actually said was, they said, I mean, I'm paraphrasing because I don't have the actual quote, but it was something along the lines of, you should, like, people that like AI, people that use AI should go burn or something like that, should go die in a fire. It was something like that, right? And then they basically said, AI is very, okay, paraphrasing, AI very bad, big bad, AI only good for some things, like finance. And I was like, wait, what? So AI is okay for finance? So like the people that are, well, not finance, I think it was like budgeting. It was like something like that. So I'm like, oh, so the people that do accounting, like they should just fuck off. But then like, yeah, fuck them accountants. But like, you know, our job's very important. Yeah, exactly. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. They're like, why are death threats suddenly okay now? I don't think so. I don't think they are, because this guy got deleted.
Well, you can only imagine the original response, but luckily people provided.
Dude, you know how many people have fragged on fucking X? Like the amount of people that have like gone mask off and blown up their accounts. I think I vaporized like 4 people or something in like the last like
context before that account went down, where they said, okay, but I am doing that. No, dude, I need you to realize that you're so effing pathetic that you're choosing a robot over the human race. Oh, these clankers. There's never a better reason to off yourself.
Yep.
LMAO.
See?
And in response to people criticizing that point, they say, Kay, you're still pathetic for supporting AI. Very nice stuff. So basically, these people who are ranting and raving about, we need to support humans, not robots, they turn around and tell humans to off themselves because they're using AI. They're treating human beings like they're garbage and not understanding why people are turning to cheaper,
just doodle a dick on a wall, boom, artists. I mean, that's what they say, right? How many times have you guys seen this? Because people talk about this all the time on X. I would prefer if a person drew a stick figure model than if they used AI. It would be much better if they did and full of soul. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Nobody believes that. You're just stupid. Like, dude, this absolute masturbation, like, on other people is unreal.
Alternative sources that won't tell you to off yourself for your preferences when it comes to creating content. But of course, you can see people defending the user who told people to off themselves over the situation. This user saying, people are saying you are not an artist or a visionary / art creative for throwing prompts into a program and them generating it for you. They are right. You can have your little AI slop maker, but stop deluding yourselves into believing you care about artists and the discipline. Well, I don't think Leaflit really said any of those things. But then again, you look at the accounts.
Classic. They just go on like this long tirade. It has nothing to do with anything I said.
Saying this stuff, trying to defend thy honor of the person telling someone to off themselves over AI usage. And, well, it's a dedicated Asmongold hater who literally branded their accounts with his image.
Dude, can you imagine, chat, can you imagine being the kind of person that you dedicate this amount of your life to, like, just hating on people? Like, it's actually unreal. Holy fuck, man. Like, are you kidding me right now? Like on X? Jeez, man. This is what it looks like when your eyes are clouded by hate. I know, right, Rana?
Such cases, as we'll see.
I have come to see with eyes unclouded by hate.
But also, you look at their account, and they basically say Charlie Kirk was not a victim. Again,
These are the nicest people, by the way. These guys are the good guys. Ain't that crazy, man? Ain't that crazy?
Such cases, but Leaflit, among others, raise a very good point. How do these very staunch haters of AI feel about Neuro-sama? Of course, you have Vidal, who was using AI to have this VTuber, Neuro-sama, provide content. There was a human being involved, but ultimately it involves AI, where Neuro-sama is learning and growing and developing based on AI breakdowns of chatter interactions, content, all sorts of things. And when you raise Neuro-sama in this context, a lot of these virtue signalers just completely go haywire.
Honestly, Neuro-sama popping off, like Nero Vedal popping off, the biggest boon to me ever. Like, honestly, it makes me so happy. Because it's like the ultimate silver bullet. Like, Vettel has handed me the means to all of their destruction. It's actually so peak, right? Because now I can pull out the Nero gun like anytime I want and just be like, so you hate Nero, right? And then they can't say it because if they say it, it's not popular. And this is what I mean. Like, you can see, right? Nero is the key. Nero reveals that these people don't actually hate AI. They don't hate AI. They don't care about people losing their jobs. All they care about is looking like the good people and keeping their jobs. That's all they care about. Don't you know I'm just such a good person? I mean, I just care so much about the world and the earth and water and animals. I'm so full of love and care. I'm just so nice. That's literally them. That's literally all they do. This is why whenever you see them talk, Leaflit is destroying the earth. The earth is going to be destroyed because of Leaflit. Oh my god. Every fucking time, dude. Every fucking time. Dude, somebody, I think it was Mama Oko, said that Leaflit was the Donald Trump of VTubing because everything's my fault. Did you guys see that? Gas prices increasing was this is things that people actually said. Gas prices increasing was my fault. GPU prices was my fault. GPU prices, world hunger, like people not having enough power, like all of this was my fault. People losing their jobs, my fault. Collapse of the art industry, my fault. Leave confirmed for clear cutting the Amazon rainforest. Yeah, we're gonna go in there and clear out the rainforest, and it's gonna be huge. We're gonna build the best resorts in the rainforest. It's gonna be unbelievable.
They don't know what to do. In fact, you can see this person saying, I refuse to
We're gonna build data centers, all the data centers, nuclear power.
retweet the person who made the AI VTubing software. This is such a spit in the face.
We're gonna make the Amazon great again.
To artists/riggers who put their all into making models for people, all the hours spent drawing/separating the art, to all the time rigging to make sure the angles are perfect. FAI. It legit makes me so...
If you're that good, then why are you worried? Wait, what? Hold on. Aren't these people always saying, sorry, my wait list is so long. My wait list is like 6 months. You're going to have to wait. And then it's going to take me like half a year to make your model. So I'm so sorry. I'm just that busy, right? Then why do you care about people having a stopgap between you and them? Honestly, it feels like I'm doing you a service, honestly, because I'm giving people the means to make the money to pay for your thing. Damn, dude, I'm honestly the most pro rigger person here. I'm a real rigger, if you know what I mean.
So mad. As someone who does both, this is so crappy. Because this is just another way AI is trying to take precedent over real artists. And Leaflit would quote them saying, I'm so sorry, Neuro. They hate you. And then this Ruby, I guess, are they a rigger? They're an artist/rigger. They would quote themselves without actually interacting with Leaflit saying, obviously this reached the AI bros. But it's sad watching y'all sit here and support something that is actively hurting artists. Neuro, the VTuber, is also completely different. They don't explain why. So using that as an argument is crazy. Well, if it's so crazy, explain why it's so different. You guys...
It's not. The difference is that it replaces human VTuber pilots instead of riggers and artists. That's the only difference. It's really the only difference, really, to be honest. That's it. That's it. And then it's all the difference to them because, again, that's not them. They don't care. It doesn't affect them.
In here, being rude, and think you're actually bugging me. Yes, look at the unbothered person locking the reply.
You mean the unbothered people that, like, went out of their way to attack me? Like, okay.
Well, there you go. And like I just pointed out, of course they're mad. They're a low follower artist/rigger, and they are clearly, them are clearly threatened by the idea of a free alternative using AI. Because they can virtue signal all they want about this stuff. They can't stop the inevitable and the threats of it. And they're scared. They're mad. And they're trying to make some sort of a wedge between what they're mad about when it involves Leaflit versus what they support with Neuro-sama. They can't explain it, but don't worry, other people are going to, well, do the same. So Leaflit would quote them saying, I'm so sorry,
Neuro, they hate you.
Neuro, they hate you. And this user says, the deflection is so pathetic. Your entire grift is so pathetic.
My grift!
I'm sorry.
Arfield, thank you for
Her
the bits.
grift,
Yeah, my
she is
grift.
providing this program for free.
For
this
free.
is the worst
By
grift.
the way, this is why I'm releasing it 100% for free. Did you guys know that? It's like I actually talked to Malcolm about it. Malcolm was like, "Yo, like, you know, you should probably," and other people told me this too. Like, Leaflit, you should totally charge for this and get paid for it, right? You should get paid for it, and like, you know, at least for like the credits and stuff like that people need, because people don't have the reason why is because most people don't have APIs. They don't know how to API keys. They don't know how to navigate like the whole ecosystem of AI. So we just made it easy by putting it up on RFAB. So like you can just buy the credits from RFAB or whatever. But we were talking about it, and it's like, oh, you know, like Leaflet, you should make some money off of this and stuff like that. I told them no. I absolutely do not want to make any money off of it, because it's not worth it. Because what I want is not money. What I want is for them to be unable to say anything about it. Like, they can't call me, they can't say anything about it. And anytime they're like, oh, you're grifting? Yeah, what money? With what money? I mean, the $0 that I'm making, you mean? But people will copy it and charge for it anyways. Doesn't matter, as long as I'm not doing it. If people want to fork it, if people want to fork the build, like when I eventually like release it, if people want to fork it and make like their own better version and sell it, don't give a fuck. Has nothing to do with me, right? It's not worth it for me. Like, the money that no money that I could possibly make from this could be worth it. Could be worth the ability to just completely shit on their argument, right? Because the point of all of this is mimetic. I'm trying to destroy their ability to virtue signal in the public sphere to everybody. I want everybody to see them for what they are, and that they are only doing this, that they don't actually believe in anything that they're saying. That's what I want. I want that. I want to take that from them. And you want to know? This all comes back to this. I'm going to play it for you. Guys, this was all foreshadowed. This was all foreshadowed. And I'm going to show you. I am a pretty good writer, guys. I am a pretty good writer. I found it right here. Right here, chat, right here. That is all I wanted. When I wrote this song, that was when I made that my mission, to take it all away. All of the bullshit, all of the virtue signaling, all of that. I'm such a good person. Oh my God, look at me. I'm so good. I'm taking it away. I'm taking it away so you can't fucking act like this anymore. That's what I'm doing.
I've ever seen in my...
I can't take any money from it. That's why I can't take any money, because no amount of money is worth me taking it away from them. I don't want them to be able to say anything about, oh, she's doing this to make money. No, I'm doing this specifically to take away all of your virtue signaling. That's the whole point of all of this.
Life. I've never seen a grift that involves providing free programs to people. The world's worst grift. And then I look at these people who are doing this stuff and who are so mad about it, and another account branding themselves with someone they hate. Their pinned tweet is a clip from a video I made where I covered their tweet for 30 seconds in a much longer video from weeks ago. These people are very, very sad. And then I look at their Twitch account that they're promoting now, and they don't even use a VTuber model, right? Like, you don't even have skin in this game. I don't know why you're so mad about it. But let's move on to the next person saying being anti-AI is fine. But why would any up-and-coming VTuber want to use an artist if all they do is rage and attack anyone who says AI is fine, or that they like this program? If using AI as a VTuber is wrong, then what about Neuro-sama?
Like, we're already winning, because you can see the sentiment is no longer purely anti-AI. You can see it shifting in real time. The discourse shifting away from like, oh, AI is obviously bad, to like, you guys are a bunch of fucking hacks, man. You can see it. You can see like people replying like, you know, actually I was kind of anti-AI, but you guys are fuckheads, man. And this is great.
The AI
it's so
VTuber
peak.
I've never seen rage over that. And of course, you can look at some of the responses.
It's the only reason I reply to them.
Like I said,
it's the only reason I reply to them.
This interaction.
I reply because I'm very angry, and I reply because I'm very angry, and it makes me so sad. Every time you guys call me stuff and tell me all these mean things, it just makes me feel so bad.
Is golden. No one can explain it without telling someone to off themselves, because they have no real counter-argument. And then you can see people trying to say that, well, of course, Leaflit is jealous. That was in the now deleted, or I guess suspended account. Tweet deleted as a result. Where they say, jealous, I love Neuro and wish for their continued...
There's a reason I've been posting a lot of Saiyan Sky pictures. Because Saiyan Sky is always angling and scheming, you know?
New success. I'm just pointing out that all of you have inconsistent logic, which you proved just now. Even if you can't see it, everyone outside your little bubble can. Neuro is different and creative. And of course, Leaflit has not stopped. I know her reign of terror has...
It's going to say artist soon on there. 2-time Mecha Chameleon champion. It's going to be on there.
Continued artiste. Where she is providing...
I'm going to even put the little, you know, the little, what do you call it? The palette with like the brush on it. I'm going to put that on there too.
Even more related content, really capitalizing on this situation, as she should. If all of these wackadoos want to make her trend nonstop, well, the right decision is to continue producing more tools for people to use to get their foot in the game when it comes to creating content and being a VTuber.
Will I stop? I'll stop when they tell the truth. When they come out and they say it straight up, we don't like AI because it affects our jobs, but we don't care about it in anything else. When they're fucking honest about what they actually believe and they're honest about it, then yeah. But I'm not gonna stop until they are honest about it. I'm done. I'm done with the virtue signaling. I'm such a good person, while actually that's not actually the truth. It's actually not the truth about them at all. They don't care about poor people. They don't care about any of this shit. They're just saying it just to look like they're better people than you. They're using it to grandstand so that they can say that we are the good people and you are immoral. You, the fucking chaff, all of you fucking people that all of you wagey fucks. All of you guys, we're better than you. That's what I want to end.
And if people want to be really mad about this and threaten someone's life and say all these abhorrent and hypocritical things, that only helps her campaign even more. The people who are mad about AI will
Leaf, I can feel your anger. It gives you focus and makes you strong. I told you I'm not a Jedi.
Always be. Leaflet's not going to change their opinion most likely. But for the people who have an open mind about the concept, or can at least appreciate what she's doing, even if they don't really like AI. She's just working to expose the people who are so mad about this and generating goodwill on her side by simply existing and providing these tools. But anyways, I mean, that is the situation. Again, no actual beef here. I think what she's doing is very interesting, and I think something a lot of people have and will take advantage of. And it's making the virtue...
The funniest thing about this is my program is not even that crazy. They are scared of a state switching crossfade video machine. That's what they're afraid of, guys. You just wait until the freaking Japanese AI start to come out, because I've seen them. You wait till that comes out, it's over. It's over.
Signalers and the very angry VTuber artists and riggers who have had a vice grip on the scene for so long, very mad because they're having competition. And as we've seen, some people are even...
You want to know the fucking hilarious thing? Is all the people are like, I don't want to work with you anymore, Leaflit. I don't want to work with you anymore, Leaflit. Oh, you mean me, the person who always gave you... Me, the person who's like willing to always give my artist cash advances, the one that's like, Leaflit, I need money. Can I have money? Yeah, sure. Here's how much you need. How much you need, whatever you need. You let me know. You want to get rid of that customer? The one that always paid on time, always paid on upfront when you asked for it, always gave you anytime you needed more work, I gave it to you. No questions asked. I don't care about your politics. I don't care whatever. You can say whatever you want. You can say fuck Trump all you want. I don't care. I will pay on time. I'll pay you. I'll pay you whatever you want within reason, and I'll give you cash advances whenever you want. Anything happens to you, I'll just, I try to take care of. I try to ask all of the people that work for me. Literally, like I am that confident. Ask any of them. Ask anyone that works for me, and ask them how I treat them. And like, actually, I know Julio's probably gonna fucking troll over here, but like, I'm pretty nice to Julio, right? But Leaflit treats me well, by the way. Thanks, Bipela. You want to get rid of that for your virtue signal? Fine. Go ahead. Go work with other people that are not going to pay you one time, and people that are going to treat you like shit, and people that are going to micromanage every little thing about what you do. Because I don't do that. I say, like, you want to do something, just do it. If you have a better idea, then go for it, dude. I literally, oh my god, dude. You want to know what I tell my. You want to know one thing I told my artist chat? Tell me a person that would do this. I told them, hey, if there's any experimental stuff you want to do, I'll pay for it. Like, if you want to learn a new skill, you want to do any of that, go ahead and do it. I'll pay for it. I will pay for the results of your learning. Freaking ridiculous.
Responding to this while mad about it and reducing their prices because they understand that what she's doing is a threat.
No one pays for people to learn. The reason I pay for people to learn is so that I can invest in them. I invest in the relationship, right? Like, I have a person that like works for me. I invest in them, in the relationship, and I invest in their skills because that will make them better for working for me. And then they treat me like I'm literally the fucking worst when I'm like always super nice to them. It's fucking, it's crazy. It's fucking crazy, bro. It's crazy.
To what the status quo has been in the VTubing scene. And I think ultimately that's a good thing. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, please consider giving the video a like, consider subscribing, and turning on notifications for daily uploads, as well as
the problem. Let me tell you, the problem is a lot of people can't work for me because of backlash within their community. Like, there's a lot of people that want to work for me, and this is, I'm telling you this. You're just gonna have to trust me on this because I can't really give you proof. But there's a lot of people that want to work with me, but they can't. Like, they can't, or they can't do it publicly. Like, they have to be like, I'll work behind the scenes, and like, you can pay me for stuff, but then like, just don't put my name on anything.
Streams every week live here on YouTube. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah, I appreciate it. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're winning, to be honest, and I don't really care because, like, here's the thing: the more you boycott me, the more I'm gonna build systems against you. That's just how it is. That's the truth. The more you boycott us, the more we're gonna build technology to get around you. You're not gonna stop us. You're just not. It's too bad. No matter what. Am I tired of winning yet? No, I'm not tired of winning. You can never be too tired of winning, but I'm just fed up with it. I'm fed up with all of the bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just tired of it. And the thing is like, here's the thing. To get like a little bit religious, like, it's my duty. Like, I have to. You know what I mean? Because if I don't do it, other smaller VTubers that don't have the same amount of resources that me, they just get fucked. There's nothing they can do about it. So I have to do this because I'm the one that can. Does that make sense? It's kind of like Asmon does that too, right? And it's like I was given like, those blessings from God, and that is, and again, like, I've never said I'm a good person, by the way. Like, I'm very flawed. I'm very flawed. And it was actually really fun to talk to Malcolm the other day about how, like, God works through flawed people, because I think I'm very flawed as a person. I don't think I'm really that great, to be honest. But with all of these like blessings that I have, it's like my duty to use it. Does that make sense? It's like, I wouldn't feel right just being like, well, I'm in my high castle, I'm protected, it's fine, fuck everyone else, right? I'd feel terrible. So it's kind of like, I have to use this, otherwise other people will get preyed upon, right? Can you imagine if they cut out all of the right-wing VTubers, like all of the little ones? Can't get art, can't get models or anything like that. And I just said, well, it's not my problem. It's not my problem. I have all that stuff. It's not my problem. I'd be a fucking asshole. I'd feel like an asshole, at least. I don't know. I mean, it's probably not even really my responsibility, like, to be honest, like in like a traditional sense, but I just feel like such an asshole if I did that. Luckily for me, I'm an artist. I don't care about the art community screws you. Yeah, but see, the thing is, Joel, like, to be honest, like, you say that, but they're going to try to fuck you over at every opportunity. Where any opportunity, like, you get a job at a place, the instant like something good happens to you, they're going to swarm you, and they're going to be like, this person likes AI, by the way, did you know that? They're going to like message the company that hired you, and they're going to be like, this, remember what happened with the guy who took the job at MiHoYo? Was it MiHoYo? And then like they all went after him for like no reason, like only because he took a contract that got dropped by a person who was trying to hold it over the company. Yeah, Jacob Takanashi. Yeah, that guy. Do you remember what happened to him and how they all went after him for like literally no reason, right? They all piled on his ass. Yeah, this is what I mean. It's like they're gonna do that to you. This is how they operate. This is how they operate. They're fucking terrorists. Like actually, they're actual terrorists. These people. They operate, dude. As they want to say that we're fucking Nazis and shit, they act like fucking Nazis. Like actually, go look up history. These people act like real Nazis because actually their tactics are actual. They act like Nazis. They actually use Nazi tactics. These people. They act like communists. Pretty close in turn, you know, both kind of socialist, you know. But you've been acknowledged that they are. I've been acknowledging that this is how they act. They use like these group tactics where they swarm people and then they're all in lockstep. You know, it's crazy. Oh my god, dude, I hate it so much, man. I hate it. I hate it. And we're going to destroy them, chat. We are going to fucking eliminate their ground, basically. Like the floor that they stand on, we're going to fucking delete it. We're gonna make it so they can no longer have the high ground. Well, the moral high ground that they think that they have, they can no longer have it. If we just gotta make the entire castle crumble and fall down, like all of us together, right? Like not just me. This is like, you know, Asmund is doing this too. You know, everybody. We need to take their castle down so that they can no longer be on their high horse. They can no longer be like, well, you know, I'm special. No, they're not. They're not fucking special. Yeah, brick by brick. Exactly, Griffin. Tear down the castle brick by brick. Exactly.